Hello everyone, welcome back to Bit Trip Runner 2, Future Legend of Rhythm Alien. And today's alien, we're gonna choose the Reverse Mecha Merman. Very interesting character. I didn't believe it when we unlocked it, so I'm very curious this episode to test him out and see how it goes. How does a fish out of water run? Hopefully phenomenally. I'm really hoping it doesn't even have arms. It's got little fins. How am I gonna How am I gonna karate chop anything? All right, I got it. All right, that's a slide. He doesn't do a kick slide. He does like a head smash slide. All right. Oh crap. Oh, this is weird. This is strange. Oh, I didn't think being a different character would really throw me off that much, but I don't know. I had a much easier time controlling the burger person. This is just weird as all can be, but huh. Oh, speaking of burger person, dancing at the checkpoint, taunting us that we suck so bad, but that's funny, and he even dances too. Oh crap. Come on, Thrasher! You know, I should probably not dance while I'm about to go up the steps, but I can't help it. Not that I'm in competition with Matt Goldsman of Gamerscast, but I do like seeing my score continually be higher than his. It is a bit of a pleasure, and especially since I've gone through every Bit Trip game. Because I always got them on WiiWare before they were ported to Steam, and then later on the Bit Trip Complete series came out, which you guys informed me. I completely missed all those golds, so forget about getting that high score. But you guys informed me in the comments section that that game also has some leaderboards equipped to it. So congrats for Alex Noisy and getting that through Nintendo, because yeah, I always thought that was something difficult to start out with Nintendo. You know, they don't have UFO OMG! Oh, this should be fun. They don't always have their internet services worked out well. I mean, look at Smash Bros. You know, they kept delaying and delaying and delaying, and then still you got a horrible laggy online experience. Although, you know, leaderboards should not be that way. I mean, leaderboards are freaking numbers. You know, you just need some way. I want to do that again. There's no way I should miss that gold. It's too easy. It's at the beginning. Come on. Come on, fishy. Jump like you're a fish stick. Jumping into some tartar sauce. Actually, no. You wouldn't jump for that. You'd probably run away from that. So run like you're dodging a fat man with a tub of tartar sauce. But jump like you are springing on a large trampoline. Yeah, but in my mind, wow, that is a UFO in the background, and it's freaking out right now. It's like, do I land? Do I not? Do I land? Do I not? I don't know. The stabilizers are out, but our tractor beams are not ready. Poor UFO. It's confused because it doesn't understand why Nintendo didn't let Bit Trip have leaderboards before. But then again, I'm assuming that... Whoa, did you guys see? Look at that in the background. There's a spite. I gotta rewind this now. Well, this is why I record games, so I could see cool crap like that in the background when I'm too busy talking and walking, or really in this case running, through the levels. And then there's like, what is that, a seal in the background? A rock seal? I don't know. Crazy crap going down on this world. The super nature. The UFOs have come to drop off their stones, and they're shaped like arachnids. Oh no! But I'm making the assumption big time that Bit Trip was even ready to have leaderboards back then. Oh, I love you Gaijin games. And what is up with that crazy tree in the background chomping on an axe? That's the most badass tree in the game. He's like, yeah, fuck you. I don't care about your cutting implements. I'm gonna chew on them. I eat axes for breakfast, bitch. Alright, crazy tree. Yeah, I guess you'd probably chew on my chainsaw too if I tried to take that to you. Oh yeah! I have chainsaws for dessert! Bring it on, bitches! No thanks, Tree. I actually don't need your lumber. Turns out that, I don't want a crazy floor. Yeah, you know, termites is one thing, but, an insane tree that makes me miss the beats because I'm explaining it far too much. That's something I don't want in my home. So yes, going back to my original point, I like seeing my higher score because I'm just not used to the leaderboards. This is still a new experience to me. I am I guess I am sort of a Nintendo fanboy, but not really, because I'm not like, go Nintendo all the time. I definitely realize they're fallible in many, many ways, and from being on Nintendo Radio Podcast for like over 100 episodes or so, and getting to discuss that, you really see where they slip up. So by no means am I a Nintendo fanboy, but for the longest time, that was the only types of systems I would get, just because it was a lot easier being a lower middle class child to only have one company's games and systems, because then you know that you'd have backwards compatibility for your previous games, like in the case of GameCube and Wii, and now Wii U and Wii, but I'm not going for a Wii U just yet. No, I'm going to wait a while. I made the mistake of getting a 3DS early on, and, you know, I can't even say it was a mistake. I really am satisfied with getting that early because I didn't want to be having the same situation. Unacceptable! Gotta get that plus sign. Come on. Those are too easy to miss. Unless it's a plus sign like way later in the level, I'm gonna kill myself to try and get it again, because that's just too unacceptable for me to do. I can miss some gold, but not the plus signs. Please, not the plus signs. So with the 3DS, I was just not wanting it to be like with Wii, where I couldn't get a hold of it, and I ended up overpaying for my Wii. I paid like $300 for my Wii, and you know, now that I've got all the games that I do for it, it is worth it. But at the time, it certainly wasn't. But the hype of just not having it and everybody telling you Wii Sports was amazing was too much to bear. So I went ahead and invested a little bit more than I should have. So I didn't want that to happen with 3DS. And now we are getting some pretty stellar games on the system that I've been quite frankly missing out on, because I've been switching my party affiliations with Steam because the games are so much easier to acquire. You know, you don't even have to leave your home. They're often a lot cheaper than the mainstream games. And since all those years I'd been ignoring PlayStation and Xbox, some of the games that ended up making it on... We actually have some different costumes for the koi here, for the fisherman, but I like Mecha Fish. He's awesome. But now that I've been missing, now that I've missed, rather, all the new releases when they were new, of things like BioShock and even Grand Theft Auto 4. You know, I only got to play it briefly at my friend's house on his PS3, and I thought it was fun as fuck, but, you know, I'm not taking his PS3 with me, and, yeah, it's not good to try and start a game at somebody's house and then expect to ever finish it, because it doesn't work out. So finally on Steam, you know, you get things like BioShock, you get things like GTA 4 coming out with all the DLC for like $5 or something like that, you know. I don't know if it was exactly $5, but I got some damn good deals. And I am stockpiling my full screen monies. I am stockpiling them very much so that when the summer sales come around, I am set. I live for the summer sales. I don't know if they're going to do a spring sale, but if they do a summer sale, I'm well prepared. And I guess I'll be well prepared too for a spring sale if I'm already prepared for summer. But yeah, it's why I've not been looking at too much Nintendo stuff lately. It's just because Steam. I mean, I got this game without even knowing I got this game. You know, not that I bought it not intending to buy it. I totally intended to. But it gave me the opportunity to pre-order it. And without even thinking about it, I thought it was going to come out on March 1st, but it came out like maybe a tad earlier than that. But without even thinking about it, it was available for download as soon as I logged on to Steam when the time passed. And because I prepaid for it, I got a copy of BitTrip Runner Regular, BitTrip Runner the original, which I still got to make a freaking update video and give away because it's the 5,000 subscriber special, and I'm like way over 5,000 now, so gotta get on my shit. Goddamn college, I tell you, that's the next thing that takes up time in your life. Not able to only just play games anymore. You actually have to earn a living and justify your existence, which I can't complain about. No problems doing that, but damn, I wish I could justify my existence with just playing games. One day. That is my ultimate goal, is everybody will understand that, hey, that DeoGenZ guy, all he needs to be doing is playing games, fighting bosses like Timbeltot, who's got some badass robotics on his side. But not badass enough to beat my feet. Is that... Am I even... Oh, geez, sorry about that. I completely lost my train of running thought, but I'm just looking at my feet there as a fish, and it looks like I've got sandals on. When has it ever been a good thing to run in sandals? I always thought that if you had sandals on, you better not get into any brawl fights in the bar or get into any scuffles on the Jersey Shore, because, the Guidos and Guidettes are always out on the weekends, and you don't want to upset them because they're not all good and happy and ready to dance. No, they're looking for a fight, so you don't want to wear sandals because you will not be able to outrun them. But this fish, yeah, he feels fine in sandals. Sure, they're not flip-flopping around. The only thing flopping around is his fishy face. How he's breathing this air? Well, I don't know. Maybe that's another part of reverse mermen that we don't know about yet. That they don't have gills, but they have lungs, despite having a fishy body and head. Oh, Tewells! That's a boss perfect victory for me. And not absolutely perfect because we didn't get a bullseye, but hey. One ring away. Not so bad. And the boss was bonked. Apparently my fish is also a sufficient pot for flowers. He's got flowers sprouting out of his mouth. And next time we'll take on that world. Whatever that world's called.